Yeah, morning.
Good morning.
How y'all doing today? Okay, a little bit of background. I think you all know I have non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. The end of June, it started to flare up real bad. Doctor, he didn't like the looks of things. Tests weren't looking real good. My spleen started to swell up real bad. For those of you that don't know, it's right up here under your ribs. I couldn't turn to the right real good. Every time I did, it was like somebody was jabbing you. I had a couple of my lymph nodes in my neck were swollen up real bad and whatnot. Well, he sent me in for a preliminary CAT scan of my neck and whatnot, and saw that the lymph nodes were indeed cancerous and what. And he said, well, we're going to have to schedule you for a full scan and that. But he said, well, maybe it's time you take a little break, go see your brother and that, and relax, see your family. I'm like, well, okay. So, but we did. We went up to Minnesota, saw our grandkids, that. So we got back, and on 15th July, went in for the full scan, and sure enough, all my lymph nodes in my chest and everything were all inflamed with cancer and everything. So, but you all been praying and hitting me with power of prayer, and he's like, I'm like, okay. So meanwhile, even driving, I had to get out every couple hours because I couldn't stand the seatbelt pressing against my spleen and that. Well, we get, I started noticing that, night sweats. That's another bad thing about you get with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. And I started noticing that I wasn't having night sweats quite so bad. Well, then I started noticing that, hey, this ain't so bad. Well, and I'm shaving one day, and this Frankenstein lump on my neck is gone. That ain't so bad. And this one under my jaw, it's not there anymore. Well, I had to go in for lab work on the 22nd. They sent me to Brownwood, and they drew like 7 vials of blood. I thought I was going to have to just donate a couple pints, but anyway, so the 27th, I went to oncology. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, after the CT scan, the doctor, he goes into panic mode alpha, and he's like, we got to get you on some medication. We got to get you on some medication. So he orders this medication, and they send it out to me UPS. Well, it got to me like on Friday, the 24th, via UPS. So I took it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then we went and saw the doctor on Monday the 27th. So I go in, I see Dr. Mike, and Dr. Mike is like poking me all over, trying to find these swollen lymph nodes. He's up under and he's poking me, and he's up under my ribs, and he's like, well, there's no sign of the cancer. And I'm like, it's the power of prayer. And he's like, but you've only taken 3 doses of medication. And I'm like, yeah, but everybody's been praying for me for the past few weeks. And it's the power of prayer. I said, I've been feeling better for the past week or so, long before I started on the medication. And he's like, yeah, but it's 3 doses of medication. I'm like, yeah, but it's the power of prayer. Well, he goes and gets his supervisor, the director of oncology over there, and Dr. Posada comes in, and Dr. Posada is doing the same thing. And I have to actually show him where the lymph node used to stick out on my neck. And Dr. Posada is like, well, it's not there. And I'm like, no, it's the power of prayer. And Dr. Posada is like, but after only 3 doses of medication. And I'm like, you can't make some people understand. It's the power of prayer.
Amen.
And God's blessings are so wonderful.
Yes, Lord.
Yes. Amen. Amen.
I mean, I've got to tell you that I've been so blessed. I found out about this in 2014, and I've been flatlined twice, and the good Lord decided it wasn't my time. I've been told 3 times now, honey, 3 times that I only have 6 months left and get my affairs in order. Good Lord decided that wasn't a good plan. So, and I'm still here, both feet still hitting the floor, and I'm still using up your oxygen. So, good Lord continues to bless me. And whatever you do, don't quit praying for me.
Amen.
Thank you, man. One of the things that we'd like to do is put this on the internet, and I just want to speak to those that have the opportunity of viewing this that are not in our fellowship here, that if you have a need, give us a call. We believe in praying for anybody and everybody. God doesn't pick and choose. And so we just want to invite you to give us a call if you have a need of any kind. Thank you very much.